Goodbye Canon, hello. Teppo? My friend Teppo is visiting Toronto from Finland, and because he shoots on some different camera systems and has shot Canon in the past, I thought it would be a good use of my YouTube magic to teleport him downtown for a chat while we dodge the morning traffic. So I teleported you here today because I have a serious decision to make. I'm looking at these Sony lenses, I'm looking at these Canon lenses, and I don't know, like there's also Fuji, which, oh, Stefano.
Fuji?
Is this the, what's that? That's the X100.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you.
Yeah, we've been waiting all morning.
It's traffic.
Because we need to compare, I need to know which one of these is the best. Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh man, so many decisions. Nikon, Fuji.
As you can tell, I'm having a crisis right here. I've got two cameras, Fuji and Sony right now.
Got Fuji too,
I got the Fuji as well, yeah.
So I'm the only one who's all Canon.
Are you the one who's got it and understood, or are you, out of
Am I in the know,
Yeah.
or am I not in the know? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Let's go find out. So Stefano, what's this one here?
This is the Fuji X-T5.
X-T5, and what's good about this camera?
X100F.
Oh my gosh, 3 cameras?
This one here, I'm taking some portraits today with it, so I'm gonna see how I like it. It's a super comfortable camera, like to hold.
Should I get one?
Get rid of the Canon, switch over to Fuji. I think so.
I don't know. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like a nice camera. Wow, these Sony cameras look really cool.
Anthony, that's a Fuji.
Oh, this one? So give it to me.
It's always the worst being on the left side because I can't see this.
Oh, see, I've only learned
Never
that
get to see myself. There
how
should
I'm
be
a-
another one.
I'm a new YouTuber. So I've been shooting a lot with the 50mm f1.2, which is a Canon lens, but you've actually got the Sony version of it. And like, if we just put them side by side for a second, my sensor's exposed.
They're like almost the same height, but yours definitely chunkier.
Yeah, the Canon is fatter.
Like, hold them. Which one weighs more?
I want to say the Canon weighs more. What do you think? Maybe it's just because it's fatter.
Maybe. They're both pretty surprisingly heavy for this size of lens.
But 1.2, it's nice to have that shallow depth of field. And the last few videos that I've done, I've kind of like showed those photos to my audience, so they know what to expect. But I'm curious to hear from you as a Sony guy. What would you use this lens for?
Well, I can't say that I've been using it too much. It's way too expensive for how little I've been using. Let's just say that. And I think the challenge with me is that before I used to shoot mostly just photos,
Yeah.
and I would be shooting weddings. So then I probably would be shooting with the 50mm a lot more for portraits.
Like an
and
85, maybe?
I like the 35-50.
Okay.
85 was always too tight for me, so
Okay.
I'd probably stick to the 35-50. But then for YouTube, doing vlogs and content creation, I often feel like, oh, it's too tight, because I just want that wide feeling that people are in the shot with me.
You want your 15 to 35.
I want that nice wide angle feel.
So do you miss not having a f1.2? Like, do you feel like that lacks in your photos at all?
I mean, there's moments where I'm like, I miss that really creamy bokeh, crazy depth of field. But then at the same time, I think I've been doing just fine 16-35, so.
I know for me, one of the things I've really enjoyed shooting is portraits. And you literally just bang out a 1.2 and it's like instant separation.
Yeah.
Like the background is gone. Now, sometimes you actually don't want that, because if you want to get like more in focus, like let's say the backs of someone's ears, or if someone's got like a side profile,
Yeah.
and you're like, man, the one eye is out of focus. Fine, you can do that, but sometimes you're like, I do want to see more.
Or then you
detail.
get a close portrait and the eyes are in focus, but the nose is totally out of focus. And you're like, oh, maybe it doesn't look that good.
Which, with your 15 to 35, we're shooting on, or my 15 to 35, your
16 to 30.
16 to 35.
I don't have the 15.
Sony, man, Sony lenses are looking pretty good over here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still split on this lens.
Anthony,
Yeah,
how do you rate the spot?
this one right here?
Yeah,
With all the buildings?
yeah, that one. Wait, what is that?
Oh, this? Oh, no, don't worry about that. That's That's not my camera. This is my camera. This is the R6 Mark II. Not this one. This one right here. Hey, give me my camera.
I look like I was a street photographer, like.
Got a car coming behind you.
Well, he can kiss my butt. No,
Oh my god.
Look at this. This looks like something from a New York movie scene.
the
Stefan,
past.
can you stand in the vent and breathe that bad air all day long? Is it bad to breathe, or is it just like hot air? Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't inhale.
I wouldn't inhaled it.
I wouldn't inhale it.
Oh. It felt like a wet dog, just like entering into my nostrils.
Wow, the color science on this camera is unbelievable.
Anthony,
Yeah,
what would you rate this photo spot?
this one right here,
This one right here.
the City Hall,
Yeah.
and the bell tower.
Yep.
You know, I think if you shot it at like 35 millimeters or maybe 24 millimeters, like a wide angle, it might actually be pretty good. Or even a 50. I think. Should we try a 50?
Let's try 50.
All right, let's try it right now.
Anthony,
This is how we vlog.
what do you want to ask me, Anthony?
You used to be a Canon shooter.
T2i, 5D Mark II, 5D Mark III, 1DX Mark
You wanna
II,
know what-
60.
You want to know what my first camera was?
Which one?
The T1i.
Oh, T1. He went up me. I did a T2i.
By like probably 1 year, like 6 months or something. Okay, but you used to shoot Canon. Now you shoot Sony. You also own Fuji cameras. Nikon?
Never.
Never. Okay,
Never.
so what's your thought on the systems? Like, what do you like about each of them?
I loved Canon for the longest time because it was just what I got used to. I like the colors, I like the menus, the buttons. The fact that you can scrub when you're filming slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice perk.
Rating camera?
It doesn't have that in Sony, so that's a little bit frustrating. But then I got the R5 and I was vlogging a lot, and the wobble and the overheating. And I just got frustrated because it's like, paid 5,000 euros for a camera and it didn't perform as what was promised. And then I moved to Canada, working with my brother. We switched to Sony.
10 people in the comments right now are like, look at the corner wobbles. Look at the
wobbles.
Look, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Just, you gotta do this, watch. Just zoom in a little bit.
A little bit more.
Corner wobbles are gone.
That's true.
Amazing.
Maybe I was
It's basically a Sony at this point.
Maybe I was being a little bit of a diva.
Maybe just a tiny bit. I've seen a lot of the videos lately with the A7C II and the A7CR.
Yes.
They're nice small cameras, they're full frame, they're a little bit cheaper, and I'm not saying I'm gonna buy one, but it is tempting because, you know, being a gear reviewer, being a photography channel, there are obviously some of you who use Sony, and I feel like I'm doing you a little bit of a disservice not having like examples with a Sony camera.
Plus, it'd be a great entry-level camera for new people to start with.
Exactly, and it's, you know, if you go on my gear list of recommended gear, I do have, like, I have the Sony 6700 on there. I have some of the Fuji cameras because they're a little bit more affordable. There are Canon options on there as well, but just so you know, I'm not owned by one system, the trucks. So do you know if I snap my fingers again, it will send you back? Is that how it works?
We could try it out.
Should we try it?
What the?
I don't think it works.
I guess I gotta fly the plane.
I think you're gonna have to fly back. Maybe I'll have to fly to come see you.
Maybe.
Link that video. Oh no, that the video doesn't exist. All right. Take care, sir. What do you think of Stefano's intro to his video over there?
I think he's doing pretty good, but you know, the mess up sometimes.
Was that, wait, hold on. Was that another one?
56.
And another one.
I blame it on the clouds. The rolling clouds, it just makes it a bit hard, right?
That's the problem. It's not I messed up. That's a problem.
It's the clouds. So today we are officially saying goodbye to the Canon 50mm f1.2. As some of you know, this lens is on loan to me. I don't actually own it, so I do have to send it back to Canon. But it's got me thinking, and it started to change my mind about the types of lenses that I use, because I do use a lot of zoom lenses, and I'm thinking I might actually have to get one of these f1.2 lenses, but I'm not I'm not sure which one just quite yet. So we're gonna be saying goodbye to the Canon for now, but it might be hello to another lens in the near future. So until the next one, go shoot some photos.